deluxe model. It's one of about 28,000 made, and it's one of the most prized cars really around today as far as the collector market goes. About 7 or 8 years ago, I read a story that was written by a gentleman. He's actually a journalist, and he's from Vancouver, and his name is Alan Edwards, and he wrote this amazing story about this car, and it was restored by a fellow by the name of Ross Bloom. And Ross built this car over a 27-year period, and it was done so perfectly that he never drove the car until about the last couple of months of his life. I've wanted one of these cars since I was about grade 12, so that's about 40 years ago or something like that. And really, I had been just watching the internet for a car like this. I had been so mesmerized with the story that I read about this car that I just kept following it, and I phoned Ross 2 or 3 years ago before his life had ended and told him if the car was ever for sale, I wanted it. And one day out of the blue, I got a call from his wife Joyce, and Joyce said the car is going to be for sale. And we made a deal over the phone in about 10 minutes. Landon, my son, and I drove out one weekend over 3 days. We rented a diesel truck, and I have a trailer, an enclosed trailer. We went out to Vancouver, and we brought the car home on an Easter weekend 3 years ago.
I guess I grew up in the back of the rumble seat to these old cars, so it's just something I loved always, and kind of grew a passion for when I turned about 16 years old, and ever since then, just kind of always been a thing that me and my dad have done together, and I really enjoy the hobby. This is a completely bone stock car. It's 85 horsepower, and it has a pretty rare option called a Columbia Overdrive. So it's a 2-speed rear end and really sought after part.